Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, Tom Dog 247, and as always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Woo, baby, all right. So, we got a pretty interesting show this week, so we're gonna have fun. We are gonna have fun. We are, and I say that every week. Sometimes we have fun, sometimes we don't, but yeah, we got some interesting stuff to talk about. Maybe probably more serious than funny, but we'll try to make it as comedic as possible. That only I know how. So, and yeah, we do have some stuff to talk about. And before we do that, let's let's do the shout outs and the plugs and everything like that. Big shout out to the Dorkening Podcast Network. Um, Leo and the gang, they do such an amazing job each and every week doing what they do best. They didn't do splash pages this week because they were prepping for Terrificon, which is going to start tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit about that in just a few minutes. And but yeah, check out their stuff on YouTube and wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. It's the Dorkening Podcast Network over on YouTube. And whew, I had a busy day today. I'm tired, but um, but yeah, proud of them. They're gonna do a good job this weekend at Terrificon and everything like that. I was gonna be there, but some personal stuff came about and everything. So hopefully next year I'll get to go. Um, Shout out to the Owlite Network, Carrie, Raz, and everybody over at the Owlite Network. Awesome shows that they do and everything. Check them out on YouTube. And actually, Carrie's gonna be at Terrificon as well too. And so yeah, she's gonna do an amazing job as well too. Um, so I'm gonna be plugging a lot of I'm gonna be shouting out the Dorkening because with the interviews and everything like that they got going on there, I strongly recommend that you go check out their YouTube channel. I'm actually gonna and if you don't, then well, I'll probably throw in some likes and everything. You can check it out on my likes page and everything like that. Especially one in particular with Samoa Joe. So hopefully, um, we I'll probably play a little snippet of that, and so yeah, we'll do it on as best as I can. We'll talk about it. We'll cross that bridge when we get there and everything like that. But yeah, it's it's a really cool time and everything like that. And we'll talk more about that in just a few minutes. So yeah, Owlite Network, YouTube, check them out. Everybody does an outstanding job on there as well too. Check out also while you're at it, check out my good friend Melly Playful and Tengu over on their YouTube channel. Sorry about that. If you like watching people play video games, then Melly Playful and Tengu are the ones for you. Check it out over on YouTube and watch them play your favorite video games and have a good time with it as well too. So check it out over on YouTube. This episode is brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. Trade in your old games and get rid of if you want to part ways with some old games and some other stuff like that. Um, they'll take really good care of you. They really will. And if you have some Pokemon cards that you want to part ways with as well too, they'll take good care of you as well too. Also, if you have some as well as some other stuff as well too, definitely worth checking out because they are awesome. They are really awesome. And any autographed items and everything like that that you want to make a little part ways with, and you want to make a little bit of change as well too. So yeah, they'll take good care of you. And if you happen to be in the Southington, Connecticut area and you want to check out this amazing store, check out their website over at mnjvideogames.com and for directions and list of events that they have going on. Also, W Energy. What is W Energy? It's an energy supplement that has zero sugar, zero flavors, zero artificial flavors and dyes and all that other gimmicky crap that you see in other energy drinks. Yeah, I know I'm bad. I'm a bad person, but um, and also zero crashes and everything. It's all natural ingredients, and you'll love it just as much as I do. And they got some new flavor. I think they got a new flavor coming out. Um, this is like a coffee extract and everything, like coffee in there as well. Um, some sort of coffee flavor. I had to look at the notes and everything like that. I forgot to look at that. But yeah, they got a new flavor and looks pretty interesting. It looks pretty interesting. They got some coffee um flavoring in there, so, some coffee extract as well too. So, but yeah, all natural ingredients and everything. No artificial gimmicks and flavors and all that shit. Um, and zero crashes. You won't tap out like I'm about to do uh later on. And hey Tyler, I see you. And but yeah, if you go to w.gg right now, use the promo code Brill at the checkout. You save 10% on your purchase, and you'll be glad you did. It's a really cool item, and they have some really cool stuff there, and you'll be glad you did. You you will really love the stuff that they give out and everything, and yeah, you'll love it just as much as I do. uh, all right, Terrificon, as I said, is this weekend. Let's turn that off. Anything else? I think there was some other one. Nope, that was it. Oh, okay. All right. But yeah, um, Terrificon is starts tomorrow this weekend. Um, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Mohegan Sun Convention Center, and tickets are still available. There are some tickets still available. I think they're for Saturday. Um, are the only ones left. But you can also get them at the door as well too. Um, and last minute announcement: Keanu Reeves is going to be there as well too. He's actually promoting a new comic book, and I'm kicking myself in the pants because that would have made a good interview. And so yeah, he's going to be so yeah, some lucky fans who go to the who at the door and everything like that will get this exclusive comic with his autograph. So yeah, it's going to be really cool. And yeah, this friends over at the Splash Pages, they're going to talk. I'm sure they're going to be talking more about that as well too. And so yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing what they got. Uh, we should try Clean America drink. I'll give that a look. I'll give that a look. See. But yeah, Terrificon is tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, and yeah, you don't want to miss it. I know. Sadly, I'm gonna miss it. I guess, like I said earlier, I have some personal issues to take care of, and yeah, that's way out of my way out of my control and everything like that. You know, hey, stuff happens, and so yeah. Um, but nonetheless, you don't want to miss out on this really cool event and everything like that. It's Connecticut's um they it's a really good convention. It's been around for a while now, and it's a huge convention and everything. There's going to be some really cool celebrities and some comic book artists and writers and vendors and everything and cosplayers and lots of fun stuff and lots of fun stuff, and you're gonna enjoy them a lot of it. Um, Again, I'm going to be talking. I'm even going to mention a little bit tomorrow because of the Samoa Joe's going to be there, and so yeah, I kind of kicked myself in the pants on that one, especially Keanu Reeves. So so yeah, it's going to be a really fun time and everything, and so yeah, if you happen to check that out, um, do so, and you'll be glad you did. And for more information, you can check it out on their website at terrificon.com. And yeah, you'll love it. Okay. Quit soda now. Yeah, you know I'm a bad person when it comes to that because I drink so I still drink soda, but I drink the Coke Zero. So yeah. um. So yeah. Let us see. Let us see. Let's see. Let us see. Okay. Um. So yeah, we got a couple of obituaries to give out before anything else. Because we have to do this, and if I don't, then um, I would be a horrible person if I don't. Um, I know, yeah, here we go. Um, so, um, Pokemon fans, and more importantly, the Pokemon fans of the animated series. We're talking old, we're talking old school, um, Pokemon. The like pretty much the early stages of Pokemon, and the animated series was actually very good. I watched, um, I still watch them every now and then if I see it. Um, a voice actress passed away, and Rachel Lillis. Now she voiced Misty and Jessie from Team Rocket. And there's a nice little. I want to give a shout out to Boss Logic on Twitter, and there's a nice picture. I actually have it on the thumbnail for the thing, but there's a better detail on Twitter. It's a picture of Togepi, and Togepi is looking on the phone there, and very much so in tears after what happened. And in the what? Actually, you know what? Um, like, I want to turn this. Okay, so this is a picture of that Boss Logic. I think Boss Logic did this, and he posted it on Twitter. And it's a picture of Togepi looking on the phone, and is in tears. And as you can see the water there, it is a reflection of Jesse. And so yeah, I looked at that and I was actually pretty much in tears for that one. And but yeah, really sad to hear what happened and everything. And I forgot how old she was. I think she was around my age as well. And so yeah, very very sad and everything like that. Especially for a lot of Pokemon fans and everything like that. But a very good voice actress, and she will be missed. And well, and then over the weekend, um, I actually brought this up on Wrestling Prime, and I had to bring it up because it's something that you know it wasn't wrestling related or anything like that, but it had to be discussed. And yeah, it's a very important issue and everything like that. The former CEO of YouTube, Susan uh, Wojcicki. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. I really don't know. I feel bad. I know. I do apologize if I botched the last name. Um, but yeah, she did pass away this past weekend, and I guess there was some sort of cancer or something like that. And but yeah, it was shocking news for everybody, especially in the YouTube community. Now, I have been hearing a lot of negative things about her, and a lot of people have had their you know have their negative feelings about her and everything like that. Um, I've had some issues with her as well, but I'm not gonna. I've mentioned it a lot of times on this show and everything like that, but I'm not gonna take that low road. I'm not. I'm not taking that low road because that is not. That's really not. It is. This is a really sad thing, and whatever differences I may have had with her in the past, is nothing compared to what's going on now, what happened now. And I, you know, it's whether I agreed with some of her policies, or whether I didn't agree with her policies that she was doing at the time. Um, most of the time I just didn't agree with a lot of things, and my channel got affected a lot too. And because of that, because there was a time where I was monetized. There was a time where I was monetized, and but then now with and then when she changed all these rules, and policies, I should say, I wasn't making anything. I mean, but then again, I wasn't making anything even back then. I wasn't like back then. I was the highest I ever made was 10 cents, and it was an insult, you know. But but cooler head cooler heads prevailed, and you know she stepped down, and now some other guys is running the channel, and things are actually improving for the most part. There is an opportunity for me to gain some monetization, but it's still a slow process, but it's not going to be as slow as it used to be. And then of course there's some difference of opinion about that as well. Of course, one Rich from Review Tech USA was kind of negative about it, and I called him out on it, and whether he watched it or not, I don't care. But my standing on this on that still stands. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, um, I do have to pay my respect uh for Susan Wojcicki, and and yeah, it's a sad day, because there were a lot of great, there were a lot of YouTubers out there that spoke highly of her, and but I kind of questioned her methods when Logan Paul got in trouble and didn't do nothing. I questioned her methods when her top guy, PewDiePie, got in trouble for a little while, and I pretty much called them out on their BS. PewDiePie has been doing a little bit better, but Logan Paul, I have no respect for, and I'll never have respect for, and that's a different story altogether. But um, but yeah, um, and I do say that, uh, you know, that a lot of big streamers out there, um, when they get in trouble, they should take responsibility for their actions. And I know I'm going to be talking a little bit about Mr. Beast later on today, later on in the show, because with all the stuff that's going on with him, even um, it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. But we'll talk more about Mr. Beast later on. But you know, regardless of what you know how she handled things and everything, whether a lot of people like those new policies, whether she didn't, whether you didn't like the new policies, I was, you know, iffy on some of them, but there were some that I did question and everything. But not regardless of the contrary, I I'm not going to take that low road and everything like that, because that it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I don't want to wish that on anybody, and but I do extend my heartfelt condolences to the Wojcicki family, and I know they're still taking it rather hard and everything like that. But my heart is, my prayers and thoughts are to you and to the Wojcicki family. Um, and but and to show my to show my appreciation, because I still had a lot of respect for her. Even I would roast her a couple of a few times and everything like that, but it was all in good fun, you know. But um, it is. I do have to say, as well as the voice actor as well too. Um, to Rachel Lillis and Susan Wojcicki. Um, I am going to um, put Susan Wojcicki into the Channel X Hall of Fame. Um, it's the only fair thing to do in it, and I'm being a bigger man because of it. And so she will be missed. Rachel Lillis, she of course is also going to be into the Channel X Hall of Fame. And let's now let's do a moment of silence for both Rachel Lillis and Susan Wojcicki. More so Susan Wojcicki. Do a little moment of silence, and then there we go. You're gonna be missed. You're gonna be missed, Susan. I miss you. Okay, so I know I already said that. Well, McDonald's got the adult Happy Meals out again this year, and this year they're collector cups, and I have managed to grab 3 of them, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna do and everything. There are 6 of them. There are 6 of them, so yeah, I'm just gonna grab the 3 because it's I'm not gonna worry about the other ones and whatnot. So yeah, um, so this is cool. This is a cool thing. They came out with this just recently. I think they started it off the other day, um, earlier this week, and so yeah, it's actually pretty cool. One year they did the adult Happy Meal was of course the buckets, and the other one was the McNugget buddies, and then there was like these weird figurines with the alien faces on them, and I really hope what I before I even open these up, I do want to see for the next adult Happy Meal, and they got to do this. They really have to do this. Bring back the original um, Transformer, the changeables. These were the first they had they looked like regular McDonald products and everything. Like a Happy Meal that would turn into a dinosaur. Shake would turn into they were all fighting robots, and these were all like robots and everything. They changed into like various things, and it was actually really cool. They need to bring that back. They really do, because that was their coolest Happy Meal toy promotion. They had a lot of them. They really had a lot of them. They brought back the McNugget Buddies, which was also really cool. So yeah, the nostalgia was there. They brought back the pails. I did a whole thing of that. I'm not, you know, I don't need to bring I don't need to bring get any more of those, regardless. And but now they have these collector cups, and the thing about these collector cups, and how they different than the ones that I used to get. The original collector cups were made out of glass. This, I don't know if actually, this is a sturdy plastic. I don't know if you heard that, but I'll go a little bit harder. There. And now, since I lost some brain cells on all that, let's go ahead and open these up before I receive any more physical brain damage. So, but then again, I used to do that a lot on my on my wrestling show back in the day. And we're talking putting heads um through walls and everything like that. So all right, and they are clear plastic. So and regardless of how you feel about it. Okay, this one is ooh. Now this one's actually pretty cool. This is Coca Cola. They're showing off the Coca Cola over the years and everything like that. There's like two the Coke bot the, the Coke glasses. Those were a big hit back then. And back when when I was a kid and everything. When I was a young lad. So yeah, a lot of nostalgia on that one. Like I love the detail on this. This is actually really cool. So yeah, I'm going to cherish that one. Let's see. Let's open up this one. So yeah, They are available now at McDonald's locations. You get the Big Mac or the chicken nuggets. So yeah. Okay, this one is Shrek. Now, this is very interesting because I don't think they're going to show these. Oh, they even got Minions on here too. Two different companies, companies on here. But oh, and the Jurassic Park cups too. Oh wow. But there's a so yeah, a lot of yeah, the Jurassic Park cups were awesome. They were the plastic cups and everything like that. Those were actually really cool. The Batman cups were actually the Batman Returns cups were actually pretty cool too. Minions. Oh, they did buckets for the Minions. Huh, I don't know that. But the thing about I know, I'm looking over the glasses and everything. But the Shrek, there's a little fun fact about these Shrek. They used to have, and I still have them. I don't know where they are, but there used to be Shrek glasses. This was when they were promoting um, Shrek Forever After. They were recalled because the paint on them were they had to be recalled because the paint on there was reportedly getting people were getting sick off of. and because of the there was a chemical in the paint and everything like that. So yeah, it's a really so yeah. But I never returned mine for the refund. I kept mine, and I have no intention on getting rid of it. I really don't. So yeah, and so yeah. Okay, we got one more bag here, and we ooh, this one here is the Beanie Baby craze. Um, I don't know if they don't do I don't think they do that anymore. But Beanie Babies was a huge thing back in the late '90s and mid to late '90s, and yeah, it was a huge deal. And the Beanie Babies on here, these were worth a lot of money. The Beanie Babies were worth tons of money. And if you still have them and they're in good condition, um, they're actually still worth more. I don't know the value of them now, and I don't have time to look at the look online for the value of them. But yeah, um, the other three the other three are Hot Wheels, Hello Kitty, and Barbie. So yeah, um, so yeah, so yeah, I'm only interested in these, and I'm glad I actually got them. The Hot Wheels one is actually pretty cool stuff. But yeah, these are the ones that you can get. You know, that are available. You know, they are available now at at the at the McDonald's places and everything. But yeah, it's actually really cool, and I'm actually going to cherish these. And it is kind of weird that they're in that they're in a, a plastic and everything instead of you know instead of the instead of glass. But I can probably understand glass being as they were and everything. And plus also when I was talking about the Shrek recall. So so yeah, that was a big thing. And so yeah, this that's a really cool that's a really cool item and everything. It's good collector's item. So so yeah. So, all right, what else is on the agenda? D23. Well, they got some really cool stuff coming. That showed off at D23, and that one I do have to load up. Let's see. We'll go on to the D23. Yeah, they did the award ceremony. It's on streaming now on. Um, they they introduced a um, Walt Disney audio animatronic is the first one in its in their line there. Um, so yeah, it's going to be it's a new show. So what it is, it's Walt Disney: A Magical Life features the first audio animatronics figure of Walt Disney. A new show is coming to Main Street, to the Main Street Opera House. Walt Disney: A Magical Life announced announced Disney Experiences chairman Josh D'Amaro on Saturday. It will feature the first time an audio animatronics figure of Walt, advancing a technology he pioneered 60 years ago with Abraham Lincoln at the 1964 New York World's Fair. Yeah, that's it. That's actually really cool. Also, Disney Experiences chairman Josh D'Amaro lays out bold plans for new cruise ships, lands, attractions, shows, and storytelling platforms during Horizons Disney Experiences Showcase. Um, so, um, so, um, so, um, they finally showed off a trailer to Moana 2. Um, everyone's coming back for the for that for the movie. Um, of course, Dwayne the Rock Johnson. He's going to be reprising his role as Maui, and an all new song um called We're Back, and Zootopia 2 is also going to be launching in it's going to be coming out in 2025. Um, and Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde find themselves on a twisting trail of a mysterious reptile who arrives in Zootopia and turns the mammal metropolis upside down. To crack the case, Judy and Nick must go undercover to unexpected new parts of town where their growing partnership is tested like never before. Um, yeah, they're gonna the original cast is gonna be coming back. Um, as well as some new cast members as well. Also, Frozen 3 was also announced as well too. Um, they showed a brief tease to Frozen 3, and it's going to be coming out in 2027. Um, um, and then of course they also announced a new Avatar movie, Fire and Ash, which takes the audience back to Pandora in an immersive new adventure with Marine turned Navi leader Jake Sully, Navi War Navi warrior Trolley, and the Sully family. And Sigourney Weaver, Stephen Lang, Kate Winslet, Cliff Curtis, Ona Chaplin, Jake Champion, Britton Dolan, Brittany Bliss, and Bailey Bass will also be in the movie as well. And it's going to be coming out next. It's going to be coming out December 19th in 2025. Pixar was also on hand. The first original series for Disney that's going to be exclusive to Disney Plus is going to be coming out this December. Win or Lose. The new series reveals what it feels like to be in the shoes of 8 different characters, and the insecure kids, their helicopter parents, even a lovesick umpire, as they prepare for a championship softball game. Will Forte will be voicing the coach, and those who were at D23 were able to see a sneak peek of the. They got to see the first 2 episodes at D23, and so yeah. So yeah, that was actually really cool. So yeah, but if you weren't there, you had to wait till December to check that out. Coming to also in 2025 is Dream Productions, a just announced series from the world of Inside Out about the studio inside Riley's mind, where dreams really do come true thanks to acclaimed dream director Paula Persimmon. And it's written and directed by Mike Jones and produced by Jacqueline Simon. The 4-episode series also features voices of Richard Ayoade, Amy Poehler, Maya Rudolph, Ali Mackey, Kensington Talman, Liza Lepara, Tony Hale, Lewis Black, Phyllis Smith, and the logo and the concept art are now available. I guess anybody can see that. There's also going to be a feature film, Elio, and it's a space it's a new adventure that follows Elio, a space fanatic with an active imagination, gets beamed up to the Communiverse, an interplanetary organization that mistakes him for Earth's leader. Reading fans were the voice of Elio, Janis Kybreb, Zoli Saldana, who will play Elio's Aunt Olga, and also Brad Garrett is also going to be going to be voicing in there, as well as Jamila Jamil. And it's going to be in theaters next year in June 13th. And the concept art is available to check out. 2026 in theaters is Hoppers, an all-new film from Pixar that introduces Mabel, an animal lover who seizes the opportunity to use new technology to hop her consciousness into a lifelike animal. An adorable beaver. I don't know any of these actors, except for Bobby Moynihan and John Hamm. But also Piper Curda is also going to be in the movie as well too. And film logo and the concept art is available to view. And there is going to be a new Toy Story movie. Toy Story 5. When I heard about this, I didn't know what to think about it. But then when I read the synopsis, which I'm about to read to you now, this time it's toy meets tech when Buzz, Woody, Jesse, and the rest of the gang get jobs, and the rest of the gang's jobs get exceptionally harder as they go head to head with this all new threat to playtime. And so, yeah, apparently a technology has taken over. And so the film and logo I saw is going to be nothing been confirmed about the voice acting, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna do what they always do. So and then they had one more big announcement, and that is going to be Incredibles 3, and it's officially in the works. And Brad Bird is currently developing the film, and the i3 badge is the logo is available now. So there's going to be some also Broadway musicals as well too. Hercules is finally going to be made into a Broadway musical, which is about time. The Greatest Showman is also going to be an onstage musical, about time, and Frozen will also be a. So now let's go to Star Wars Babel. The Skeleton Crew. I saw the trailer to that. It's going to be coming out December 3rd. And I don't know how I don't know what I think about this. I really don't. To be quite honest with you, I'm not really. I'm not really feeling it. However, it's basically, to me. I saw the trailer. To me, it kind of looks like Star Wars meets Goonies. It's like Goonies with a Star Wars feel. Goonies set in the Star Wars universe. And season 2 of Andor is also in production, and it's going to be coming out sometime in 2025. And he grows into they're going to continue with Cassian Andor as he grows into the rebel hero. And then they showed a special sneak peek, and it's going to be The Mandalorian and Grogu. It is going to be a full-length movie, and it's going to be in theaters on May 22nd, 2026. Returning to the role as the Mandalorian, Pedro Pascal, and of course directed by Jon Favreau. And Grogu's and it's in production. So yeah, that's going to be very interesting. Um, Up next, Kevin Feige showed up in there. Agatha all along. They showed off the trailer to that. The trailer actually looks pretty good. It's going to be coming out next month on September 18th. And it's going to be on Disney Plus. So yeah, good cast, very good cast. Um, um, Catherine Hahn, of course, Aubrey Plaza, Patty LuPone, Joe Locke, Cecile Zameda from Saturday Night Live, Ali An, and Deborah Joe will be, and they actually performed the song "The Ballad of the Witch's Road," and it's actually really good, and it's written by Anderson Lopez and Robert Lopez, Kristen Anderson Lopez and Robert Lopez. And if for those who are familiar, a fun fact about those two, they did they did the score to Coco. And, so yeah, very and they're Oscar winning as well too. So they not just Coco, and I think they did Frozen as well too. So yeah, they wrote the music score on that one. So yeah, it's actually really good. That song is actually really good. I like that. Um, Captain America, they showed off new trailer for that, and they showed off trailers for that one and everything. And so yeah, and that's coming out on Valentine's Day of next year. Daredevil Born Again. um, and they're everyone's return. Pretty much everybody's returning from the from the original series and everything. So that's actually really cool. And so yeah, they're all Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, Deborah Ann Wall, uh, Eldon Henderson, and John Berthal, all reprising their roles. So yeah, we're going to see Punisher in that one as well too. Yeah, that's actually going to be really cool, and yeah, it's going to be coming out March of next year. They also showed off. Um, they also showed off the logo and everything for the Fantastic Four First Steps, which is in production. Apparently, there's going to be Galactus, the Silver Surfer, in there as well too. Of course, Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, Mister Fantastic, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, and Iban Mas Bacharach as Ben Grimm. And so yeah, and it's coming out in theaters next year in July of next year. We're also Ironheart. They announced that one, and it's going to be a big it's going to be a Disney Plus series. Excuse me, it's going to be a Disney Plus series, and it's going to the time and it's going to be coming out on sometime in 2025, and it's going to set after the events of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. So it's going to pick up where Wakanda Forever left off. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. And So yeah, no word on who's going to be the new Ghost Rider. So yeah, I'm kind of a little bit. I guess they're going to keep that a secret until until that bridge gets crossed. Um, um, Second season of Percy Jackson and the Olympians was also announced, and so yeah, there's going to be some new stuff coming in for Descendants, Zombies Worlds Collide, Descendants slash Zombies Worlds Collide tour, and Descendants Rise of Red. Um, National Geographic also revealed the first look at David Blaine Do Not Attempt, coming 2025 on National Geographic and Disney Plus. Um, Now this one, live action, Disney live action. Um, they showed off the trailer to Mufasa, the Lion King, and so and I don't like the synopsis of this, and bear with me as you be discussing as I am. Um, it's an all new. It's a new story that it tells the story of Mufasa as an orphaned cub, lost and alone until he meets a sympathetic lion named Taka. And as far as I'm concerned, I am kind of upset about that. Now, uh, we know from the animated movie and of course the live action, they were they were brothers. They were brothers. There was no mention of Mufasa ever being an orphan cub. It was just basically it was just basically, you know, if you remember Scar, which is Taka. So that part is true. So so Taka was jealous of was from what I understand, and I don't know if this is true, that maybe Taka was the orphan. I don't know, but I gotta look at the lore. I really have to look at this at the lore of this because to me the thought of Mufasa being an orphan cub is actually um disturbing to say the least. And the live action Lion King or lack thereof, um it was an okay film. I'm not gonna lie, but it doesn't hold up like the original animated one, and it's it should not have been made. But it is what it is, and but I'll watch it if I get a chance. Um, so yeah, um, maybe you know there's there's some story that we're not understanding. So or maybe that we weren't told. So um, the trailer to Snow White um was also released. They released the Snow White trailer, and And yeah. Um, and the dwarves are CGI. The dwarves are CGI. And if you don't know the seven, if you not familiar with the names of the seven dwarves, it is shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. Now, for those of you who don't know what I mean by that, grumpy is shit, according to Johnny Depp. So I'll leave it up to you to figure out the rest. So yeah. So yeah, it's going to be coming out next year on in March 21st. And yes, fan so the live action Lilo and Stitch movie was also announced, and Stitch was up to his old self. And Stitch, as you saw on my on the thumbnail, actually looks pretty damn good. He actually looks he actually looks pretty good CGI. And I like it. And I hope it's a good, the cast um is a live action reimagining of the animated classic, and it's going to be starring Mia Kalola. I guess I am so botching her name. Sydney Elizabeth Ogadon, Billy Magnesium. Sorry. There's no N. There's no N there. At the end, it's Billy Magnosian. My apologies to Billy Magnuson. Tia Carrere, Chris Sanders, Courtney B. Vance, and Zach Galifianakis. And yeah, it's going to be coming out next summer. And if you want to see the first look at Stitch, all over the social webs. And Tron Ares. Jeff Bridges is coming back, Greta Lee, Evan Peters, and Jared Leto. And Jared Leto is going to be playing Ares, and it's going to be new music by 9 Inch Nails, so they'll be doing the soundtrack to that. Ares, who is sent from the digital world into the real world on a dangerous mission, marking humankind's first encounter with AI beings. And so, yeah, that's a really interesting concept right there. So, yeah, AI is going to be. It looks like AI is going to be in full effect in this movie. So, yeah. No Bruce Springsteen. That's a shame. Um, and a reunion between Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan, Freakier Friday, the sequel to Freaky Friday, going to be coming into theaters next year, and it is going to be from what it believes is going to be picked up. The film picks up years after Curtis and Lohan's characters Tess and Anna first endured an identity crisis. Anna has a daughter of her own and a soon to be stepdaughter as they navigate challenges that come when two families merge. They discover that lightning might indeed strike twice. So yeah. Um, and um, Dwayne the Rock Johnson and Alan Bergman revealed that a new movie is in the works about monster trucks. Leaning into the popularity of Monster Jam truck rallies and celebrating the biggest motorsport event in the world, Johnson will produce. So yeah, it's going to be a movie about Monster Jam. So yeah, that's actually going to be pretty cool. Okay. Well, just some music stuff, which I can't really talk about because, you know. Um, Also, a new Lego series is going to be coming out as well too. Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy. It looks actually very cool, and it's going to be on Disney Plus. And Mark Hamill is going to be reprising his. Is also going to be Mark Hamill will be reprising his role as of course Luke Skywalker. And he's also as a consulting producer. Billy D. Williams is also going to be there. Going to be in the show. Anthony Daniels, um, Ahmed Best. Which there's a really funny scene. There's a really funny scene in there. If you go see the trailer, it's actually um the meme has come true of so yeah. Bobby Moynihan is also going to be around. Uh, let's see. Any Phil Lamar is going to be lending his voice to somebody, and so yeah. And it's going to become there's going to be four episodes, and it's going to be on September 13th. So that's next month. So yeah. Uh, so yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I did have time to talk. I'm looking at the time, and I thought that I would have some time to have talk about Mr. Beast, but I don't really have to be honest with you, I really don't have my notes all together, and I'm probably going to save that for next time. I apologize. So, yeah. So yeah, Walt Disney. It's about time he's going to be a an animatronic figure. Yeah, that's actually really cool. It's about time. And let's see. And, some some parks and everything like that are I guess there's going to be some new rides coming in. Let me see. Uh, expansions at its parks and resorts. Um, let's see. So Cars is going to get an attraction. They're going to be in Frontierland, and guests will leave Radiator Springs behind and head off into the wilderness with two new Cars attractions. One that will be an off-road thrilling rally race, and a family-friendly attraction that even the youngest racers will love. That's cool. Animal Kingdom is also going to get a new land, which will take guests on adventures in tropical Americas. Guests will enter the land through uh, Pueblo es- Esperanza, a fictional village in the heart of the rainforest that will feel lived in with a long, rich history. Um, on the outskirts of the town, an adventure awaits in pop culture's most beloved archaeologist, Indiana Jones. The attraction takes place on a mysterious Maya temple and will be an all-new adventure unlike any of the existing indie attractions around the world. And Encanto is also going to get an experience as well too. It's going to be the first ride-through attraction of the film for a Disney park. It takes place inside uh, Casita on the day of after the young Antonio receives his gift of communicating with animals. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. And Tropical Americas is set to open in 2027. Um, Monsters Inc. is going to be coming to Hollywood Studios, Disney's Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World, and is home to attractions to some of the biggest blockbusters such as Toy Story and Star Wars. Now, another popular Monsters Inc. The Pixar franchise is getting a new land, which will welcome guests to the tour of the Laugh Factory with an amazing new attraction that will be the first suspended coaster ever in a Disney park. Cool. So, um, and of course, and Disney California Adventure. Um, Avengers Campus will expand, doubling its current size to house the new attractions, which will be um, Marvel theme attract. There's going to be some two new thrill. Okay. Um, I don't see the and Avatar is going to also get a new attraction as well too. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm looking at the time, and I honestly do not. I thought I would have time to talk about. Um, I thought that I was going to be talking about Mr. Beast, but I'm going to hold that off until another time until I can get all the notes together and everything like that. So, um, it's going to take some time and everything like that. So yeah. With that being said, I am going to call it a night here. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Because I'm looking at the time, I don't want to go towards 90 minutes and everything like that. So yeah. So, and it's getting late. I'm getting tired. So, thank you all so much. So yeah, I apologize for that, and I'll fix up the description as best as I can. Excuse me. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. If you missed any of tonight's episode, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below. What movie are you going to be excited for? That was announced at D23. Let us know in the comment section down below. Ringy dingy that bell to stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. And be sure to support small streamers like myself by doing the most important thing that you can do for us small streamers like myself, and we will love you forever. We will love you forever and treat you like family. Not enemies, family. But in order to be part of this family, gotta do this one important thing, and that is face hug that subscribe button. We will see you all here next week. Same Tom Dog time, same Tom Dog channel. X. And yeah, there we go. X. Trying to, yeah, I was supposed to go like this. There we go. Right there. I don't know why I'm botching my my outro. So yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why. I really don't. But yeah. There we go. You know. Hey, now we did. Take 3. Use take 3. Yeah. Fuck it, we'll do it live. And so Saturday, this Saturday, we're going to be we got an all new episode of Wrestling Prime, so be on the lookout for that for all you wrestling fanatics out there. And yeah, we're kicking so much ass, and I thank you all. Thank you all to the new subscribers that are there. Welcome to the family and everything like that. So yeah, thank you. And yeah, showing you the love, and don't forget, Terrificon is tomorrow. You happen to be in the Mohegan Sun area, which is in Uncasville, Connecticut. Uncasville. You happen to be down that way, and why don't you check out this wonderful, amazing show? Yeah, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Mitch puts on an amazing Terrificon every year, and it's truly amazing. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. But we'll talk more about it later, and then maybe I can probably get some some highlights about Samoa Joe and everything like that. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. With that being said, see you all next time, and see you on Saturday. Until then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace. Have a good night, everybody. Love you all.